Hi everyone, it's Verena Gayatri Primus and welcome to this monthly series of how to stay healthy and balanced while traveling, and this even during a Formula One race like I've just been to. So yes, let's be honest, it's summer, it's travel season, even so it's exciting. It can also throw you off. It can throw your rhythm off, your digestion, your sleep, your energy and everything, regardless if you're traveling as a family or visiting family, or if you're a busy professional or entrepreneur traveling for work. I'm going to share this month in my June series, both in my newsletter and here on YouTube, some tips how you can stay healthy, grounded, energized and balanced while traveling. And this month in this video, or this week in this video, I'm going to share Ayurvedic travel tips. I will share my 3 top Ayurvedic travel tips I've just used this last weekend while traveling to a Formula One race in Barcelona. So let me share this story quickly because I think it's very exciting and it just gives you a sense that, yeah, you're not alone. So I've been to Barcelona. My husband and I took our boys to a Formula One race in Barcelona. We were invited by a family member and it's really the highlight for our boys. And I must say, I think from last weekend onwards for me too. It was really exciting to be there behind the scenes and meet the drivers and the engineers and really understand this incredible sport, all this precision, perfectionism, technique, competition that is behind it, and that to a millisecond. Really, it's amazing. And I realized, being a professional ballet dancer, the similarities between ballet and Formula One. And you might think, why is that? You know, what do they have in common? And I tell you, they have a lot in common. They have the discipline, the precision, the training, the focus, the mental and physical training, the weight control, and yes, the travel. So regardless, if you're watching this, you're a dancer, an athlete, a mom or dad, or a busy professional or entrepreneur traveling, you need tools to stay grounded, balanced and healthy, and yes, energized while traveling, either for pleasure or for work. So let me share the 3 top tips that Ayurveda can give you and that I have lived firsthand this last weekend and that I want to share with you today. So my first tip is start the day with movement, particularly with yoga. I personally do a combination of qigong and yoga, and here actually this week and also next week and the upcoming weeks I'll share routines of travel qigong and travel yoga also with you that you can use right away, that you can combine in whichever way you like. But yes, I think the yoga I do it for 30 years, I love it, but I'm such a big fan of it again after this weekend. So yoga really helps you to get grounded, to get into your body, to loosen up the stiffness, to shake up the energy that gets really stagnant from traveling and sitting a lot. And it really energizes you and grounds you and brings you back into the body. So feeling less stiff, more grounded and more energized, regardless if you have a day of meetings for work, or like me, a busy day on the racetrack, or if you are walking around discovering a new city or just lying lazily on the pool. My second Ayurvedic tip is have a big lunch and a light, small dinner. This is huge. This is a huge recommendation in yoga, in Ayurveda and yoga too. And I saw last weekend again how important this is. There was Saturday night, we came home late from the race. We didn't have enough lunch that day and I was really, really starving. I knew if I don't have anything to eat, I couldn't sleep. But by the time we went to the market, I cooked something and there was something on the table. I think it was 9, which is really, really late for me. I usually eat between 6 and 7 the latest. And I couldn't sleep the whole night. And my husband neither. So really a late dinner stays stuck in your belly, the digestion is busy and you can't sleep. You toss and turn, you wake up the next day with puffy eyes, tired, stiff, and you don't have energy for an exciting day either at work or exploring a new city. So this is really important. Big lunch, enjoy your lunch, and the early light dinner. The second or third Ayurvedic recommendation I want to give you today is pack your Triphala and pack your ginger tea wherever you go. Triphala is a very classic and also famous Ayurvedic mixture of 3 different herbs, and it really helps with digestion, elimination, and just keep things moving, because you might know flying, changing of routine, changing of food, changing of climate might really slow down your digestion. You might experience constipation, bloatedness, heaviness, maybe even diarrhea or both. And Triphala really helps with this. In the last video and last newsletter of this monthly travel series, I will really go into depth explaining Triphala and other herbs. But for now, I want to recommend drink a ginger tea in the morning that helps for jet lag and moving, and have some Triphala in the evening. That keeps your gut healthy during traveling, your digestion going, and help you feel light and agile also while traveling. So to sum it all up, and this is really all fresh, these recommendations, just from the last weekend, what has helped me the most, and it's really one of my travel tips for you from the Ayurvedic point of view. First one, start the day with movement, ideally with yoga and some qigongs. You'll have some videos from me from this week and next week, and the next actually whole of June. Then have a big lunch, enjoy your lunch, but have a light, easy dinner for better sleep and digestion, or waking up energized without puffy eyes and stiffness. And pack your Triphala and pack your ginger tea, starting the day with ginger tea and ending the day with Triphala. So I hope this helps you on your travels this summer or whenever you're traveling. If you want to know more, if you want to have it written down, there's a link to my newsletter article, also a link to subscribe to my newsletter, where you get every Saturday just one email with these tips that I share with you in the video. So you're the first to know what's going on. You can copy and paste it, take it with you, and I hope you use it. And next week it will be exciting. I share my tips how to adapt your yoga practice while traveling. So yoga on the go. I'll share my personal routine, what I advise you to do, and how even you can do yoga if you just have a tiny space like me last week on a tiny balcony, even with kids around, even in a small hotel room, even if your schedule is busy. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you in my newsletter community if you like to have also the written details of what I'm sharing with you here. And enjoy, safe travel, stay healthy, stay balanced. Thank you very much. Namaste.